Hello, everyone. This is Father Peter Mangum coming to you from Jesus the Good Shepherd Church in Monroe, Louisiana. I have been asked this question: do children belong at Mass? Absolutely. I mean, of course they do. In fact, church law explicitly states that once a child has received First Holy Communion, that he or she must fulfill the precept of attending Mass every single holy day of obligation. I can tell when a child has gone to Mass for the 9 months while in utero before birth, because they're already accustomed to the sounds and the movements of Mass. A screaming baby or a parent who lets the kid act up in church can automatically produce some really negative response to us. But instead of being quick to judge, what I would ask you to do is first try to turn it into something very positive. Offer the young families your support. Pray for the youngest members of our parish, the future of the church. Today may very well be one of the most difficult days in the lives of the parents, a day in which your support may be very, very critical. A baby starts to cry. I think we should all immediately start to thank you, Lord, that we have young families in our parish and parents who know of the absolute importance of making sure that their kids are learning about the Mass and the practice of the faith. Parents have already shown a considerable amount of self-discipline by just making sure that their kids get to Mass. We need to show some empathy and respect for the adults who go through the trouble of getting all of the family members washed, dressed, and delivered to Mass on time, and sometimes without the help of a spouse. Your demeanor, your attitude towards that family, whether you realize it or not, may make the difference between whether they choose to come back to Mass next week or not. Most infants are quiet during the entire Mass, but if your infant starts to kind of make a fuss, stay in your pew. Oftentimes just shifting the child's position will calm them down. And if you can't quickly quiet the child down, well, simply get up, go into the gathering space of the church till quieted. I know it's hard for toddlers to sit still for an entire hour. Experiment with bringing some kind of soft toys, some books to Mass, one of those kid Mass books. I'm saying this especially for those who have some kind of a nursery in their church. Just make sure that they attend Mass. And by the age of 4, they need to start becoming very familiar with what goes on at Mass and starting already to hunger for the Eucharist, to get ready for their first Holy Communion when they're approximately age 7. So the bottom line, we are all children of God. We're all called to participate in this most amazing mystery, the gift of His child to us in the Eucharist. I hope to see you and your families at Mass this upcoming Sunday.